where I'm from, after street fights, they bring a Tekken. Hey, King J, what we tell him? Back on.
So who do you think the worst character is in Tekken right now?
In Tekken
7? Yeah.
It's a really hard question for me. Because lots of people say Lost.
Yeah.
Well, you know I love to play Lost. And of course playing Lost in tournaments it's quite bad, but I love him, but he's quite big, so probably Lost.
Worst character in Tekken 7? Worst character, yeah, the worst character.
You know, in my TLS I didn't say that. There's no worst. It's bonus. How we push a character. You know?
Yeah.
So for me, nothing is worst.
So there ain't no weak character, no Lost, no Gigas.
Weak or Lost. Yeah,
Lost or
weak and
Gigas.
Lost.
What is the worst character in Tekken 7?
DLC. I think Akuma Keys, Noctis.
No, the worst. Worst, yeah. So as in very, very bad.
Worst. Gigas.
Just one, like the very, very bottom. The worst one.
Weak.
The bottom one, yeah, the worst. The weak, very weak.
Very difficult. I think the last one Gigas.
Last or Gigas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very difficult.
Okay, cool. And
Last.
Last.
Because Gigas, we can watch Gigas sometimes, but last, you know.
Okay. Who is the worst character in Tekken 7?
I would say Gigas is the worst character in Tekken 7. Just so vulnerable because his movement is so terrible. He can't really get out of any situations, and his defensive tools aren't that impressive to deal with pressure anyway. Essentially, he has to keep them out all the time, but once they're on top of him, getting plus frames, putting him in defensive situations, he's so helpless. And I don't think there's any other character that is quite that helpless when they're being pressured and mauled. And if he's gonna get any big damage, it's all high risk. Like the golem charge up stuff, going for like minus 14 lows. The other thing about it, the Goliath stance, where he's running at them. There are characters in the game that can just neutralize it completely. So it basically just like castrates the character. So if you have matchups in the game where someone's just eliminating all of your good stuff, that's too detrimental. So I think he's the worst.
Who is the worst character in Tekken 7?
Lars.
No Gigas?
Yeah, Lars.
Lars? Yeah. Who is the worst character in Tekken 7?
Lars. First character?
Yeah.
One character, right?
Yeah.
I wanna say Lars.
Over Gigas?
I think Gigas can beat top player. Only one match. But Lars, I think I cannot. Lars cannot beat top player.
Okay, cool. If you had to pick the worst character in Tekken 7, who would it be?
One more.
Worst character in Tekken 7.
Worst?
네. Eliza. Yes, Eliza. Yes, trash character. Eliza. Really. Eliza.
You serious?
Yeah, serious. Really.
No, not Gigas or Lars or
No. Last is okay.
Gigas?
Gigas is okay. Only Eliza, trash character.
I can't take this cat serious. Who would you say is the worst character in Tekken 7?
Worst character in 7? I think maybe Gigas.
Gigas.
Yes.
Why do you say that? Oh no.
Because he don't have a lot of option to play. It's about guessing. But if you want to put in that situation, you have to risk by use the slow move.
Oh, the charge.
Yeah, the charge. But if none of that, Gigas is the character that don't have many tools.
And who do you think is the worst character in the game?
Worst.
In terms of, you can think about their rage drives, their punishment.
Worst character. I think 2 or 3 character. Armor King.
Whoa.
Armor King. Lars.
I'm smiling because I think I was smiling because I knew it was coming.
Gigas. Gigas is worst.
Gigas is worse.
Worst.
Why do you say? Why do you say this?
Gigas is scary character for me, but just worst. No reason.
He's just the
Worst
worst.
is worst.
Worst is
Everybody
worst.
know. Everybody know.
All right, worst in the game. Some people have said Lars. I know this is after the people that I've interviewed. Some people say Lars. I think it's Gigas. I feel like in Tekken 7 they released a lot of new characters that don't have throw games, and I think they need to change that. I think, you know, some people have 1 break, 2 break throws and all this stuff. I feel like Tekken 7 is a bit lazy because characters should have 1 break or 2 break throws, or some should have 1 break and 2 break throws. But it just seems to me like all these new characters don't have 1 break throws. It's just 1+2. They've made it very easy. I know this is for newcomers to come in and play, but when you come against a Dragunov or a Jin, Devil Jin, Asuka, all of these players, they still have to go through the same problem. So I think they should just concentrate now on, you know, giving characters a better throw game and stuff like that. Worst character in game was definitely, for me, I feel like Gigas. The reason why I liked playing Gigas before was because Gigas is a character that if you're good at the game, you can do stuff with the character, but it doesn't mean you can win a tournament. And to be honest, I think my downfall was in the early, I'd say the first year of playing Tekken, I wanted to showcase that I can play the worst character in the game, but play him on a good level. And I feel like it kind of took its effect on my kind of mental state on how I play in tournaments, because now that I play Geese, I feel like I'm more comfortable. Gigas, you have to play in such a different style to any of the Tekken characters because he has nothing. When he's on the back feet, it's really hard to defend. He's a big character, but he's not scary because when he does these charge setups, if there's characters like Feng that has the 1+2, or Jin that can do the parry, or Geese that has parry, once you eliminate the charge factor, he has no command grabs apart from the 1+2 throw break, which is cool. But give him a 1 break or a 2 break throw. Listen to me, Michael Murray, or whoever's doing the, you know, give him a 1 break or 2 break throw. Gigas will immediately move up the tiers. But right now, he's just not scary. He's set up golem stance, mid stuff. What's the point? There's no reason to duck because his stuff is mid. And then, yeah, you can do the down back free move from it, but it's just like, well, doesn't do much damage. So I definitely think Gigas is the worst. They can make it better by just giving him 1 or 2 command grabs. Maybe a command grab that throws you up in the air and you can do your own combo. Or, I don't know. They just have to think about it, you know.
Simmer down. Simmer now. Couple kicks to your boat. I'm a winner now. Like Eddie with the feet. I'm a killer now. Simmer down. Simmer now.